And the memory leak no longer needs solving. I mean, it's still going to leak memory regardless, but I can't really help that. Our center of mass is off. What if I were to take this whole thing here? Not... Hold on. See if I can't move this underneath the center of mass. There we go. This doesn't look balanced, does it? Because the solar panel's there, it's making it look weird. Now, what I should do is add an engine plate to this. That way we can stage it. And then we can slide this over. Then we can put this in a stage and ship it out. It weighs 2.5 tons. So that's cool. This has 10,000 Delta V. We could technically take this to Jewel and Kerbal. So deep space scanner. Does it need anything else? Antenna, power, solar, engine, science. I think we're good. We're gonna add our stage to it, which is our default stage. Reroute it to here and connect it. And I can bring this down. Then I want to reroute to here again. Oh, I guess I should have put a plate on it. Is the 1/8 large enough to cover these solar panels? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, nope, can't cover that up. Oh, see, that's going to stick out. Even though that's not collidable, it's going to be sticking out. I still feel really bad about it. I should include that in my shell. There we go. That should look better. So it's going to be rocket. Next stage, which is this and this. Then those two will be together, and then that will be its own thing. And we're looking at 45 tons. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get it out there. Launch. So just because we have the extra weight, so in the future, if I have extra mass like that, I'd put it in the first stage. That way we can push the second stage further up to make it more, efficient. All right, let's go. I'm gonna die. Music's kind of on point for what's going on right now, huh? We lounging. We could start gravity turning. We should, well, I said that too soon. I say we shouldn't have any issues with... Wow, what on earth? I hate all of this. Is it because the one thing's off center up top? It could be. I'm just gonna let it fly. Man, this is annoying. I don't like it. Let's go. So yeah, making an argument to put 5 more tons of fuel down here at the bottom is now even better, because then we can just have a better reason to just shoot this thing straight up and then turn it horizontal. I think it has to do with because the fuel tank is shifted over, the center of mass for this is a little off. Hi, Miss Jessie, how are you? Welcome in. Huggles and stuff. I like the and stuff. How are you doing today? How are things? There's a lunch coming up September 2nd. A lunch or a launch? A launch. Ah. Are you going to go watch it? You're more excited about the lunch, right, Snake? That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, what's for lunch? Space thing going into space. That's usually what they do. Snake, get you some food, buddy. What's keeping you from getting it? Quarantine. You couldn't order food to be delivered to your house? That's expensive. I mean, is it... Do you need food or do you want food? I guess that should be the question. Because you can't really put a price on stuff that you need, right? You want. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, we gotta get closer to 0. 15 might be a good number. Yep. Let's go a little closer now. Snake, go for it, buddy. Good luck. What's for lunch? Is a rocket exploding? Where? There's no rocket exploding here, sir. Okay, so we have to escape Kerbal with this. So I think maybe we just burn until we escape, right? We'll wait until there's a little bit of delta V left in this, and we'll have this kind of deorbit itself. Oh, nope. We are leaving. We are escaping Kerbal. Nice. Look at that. Isn't that awesome how it just comes out and go straight out. We out of here. Bye. Katsumi, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. I'll see you soon. Okay, so let's switch back to this, though, and see if we can't get it to at least re-enter on its own. Okay, so we're going to burn a little bit this way. And I'm going to go retrograde a little bit. Wait for PE. I'm past PE, Snake. PE's, I've already passed it, buddy. There we go. I had to make my own AP. Yeah, no, I had... my AP was around the sun. I had to bring it in to actually make it happen. What's up, devils? Went to the moon? How about Mars today? So, what if I told you that landing on Duna is easier than landing on the Mun? A, because you can use parachutes. And you know how it only takes you about 850 Delta V to capture the Mun? It only takes you about 1100 Delta V to capture Duna. But I can show you that. It's just not as easy as catching the Mun because you got to wait for the right transfer window. So see here, I'll show you a picture. So in this KSP info is a very tiny drawing here. And the drawing is very basic, but it's a way for you to tell when it's the best time to transfer. And the golden rule is go into Kerbal, take the sun and line Kerbin up as if it was 3 o'clock on a clock. You know where 3 o'clock is? So Kerbin is at 3 o'clock. With Kerbin at 3 o'clock, look at this image. I'm not at any level, devils. I just know how to read images, my friend. Just practice. But after you set Kerbin at 3, you look at this image. If Moho is at 6, that's your transfer window. If Eve is at 5, that's your transfer window. If Duna is at 2, that's your transfer. Drace at 1, Jewel at noon, and Elu at 11. So take this image and like kind of put it in your mind transparent, and then look at the map. And right now we don't have any. We can try Eve, but it's almost impossible. But you can see there's no transfer windows right now that we have available. So in order for us to get to Duna, we would have to wait until we were kind of... If Duna was here, we'd have to be like here-ish in order to go after Duna. Because what happens is you don't just go straight from Kerbin to Duna. You have to pretend like you're a circle, and you have to go out and catch Duna right here. That's what we're doing right here. We had to leave Kerbin, and we're going around to catch Jewel right here. We couldn't just go straight to it. That's orbital mechanics in a nutshell. So we just left Eve on these guys. We're going to go run into Kerbin right there. That way we can land in Kerbin. We got transfers happening all over on our map. So I can't show you Duna here, but if you want me to show you Duna, let me know, and I'll jump over into the sandbox save and show you how to do it. This is just going to be a deorbit. And hi, Colors. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So devils, there's many different ways you can play Kerbal. You could be super technical and very detailed and build like the most beautiful little ships and have them look very realistic. And there's people that spend thousands of hours doing that, and that's all they do. There are some people that try to build the biggest, craziest ship and launch it off of Kerbal, and they spend thousands of hours doing that, and that's all they do. I'm the kind of person where I try to get things done. So if there's a planet and I haven't been to it, I want to go to it. And I find the most direct and easy way to do it. So my ships aren't always pretty. They're not always built the right way, but they get the job done. So I'm not a master at the game. I just chose a different path than other players have. And I'm okay with that. That's not mastering the game, though. That's just learning a different part that someone else didn't pick up. There are people that, like I said, have thousands and thousands of hours in this game and have never left these 3 bodies. They've never left the Mun. They've never left Minmus. They've only stayed right here. They've never gone anywhere else. And they've played the game all their life. Well, yeah, and that's Moon. That's why it's called a sandbox game. It makes you pretend like you're a kid at the playground in a sandbox. One kid has his little Tonka trucks driving around. One person's digging tunnels and got G.I. Joes. And someone else is making a nice flat sheet and taking their pinky and drawing pictures in it. There's different ways to play in the sand, but as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Did I launch that reindeer as an entire ship at once? Yeah, I did. I launched it as an entire ship at once. YouTube link right there. I'll bring it up on the screen here. It's rocket. There it is right there. Launching into space. Rudolph. We launched it. We launched a giant Rudolph into space. Yeah, we staged it and everything. Yeah, Moon. We did this back in 2019 for Christmas. The Kerbal Twitter tweeted a challenge about making Rudolph, and we made a giant animatronic Rudolph, and we didn't get a bit of attention from them. But we launched it into space. We put it in orbit of Kerbal. And then I showed off all the animatronics and the lights and everything. It didn't really animate the way we wanted it to, because these were like probably 30 tons per leg. But you know what? It looks very festive, and the antlers were made out of solar panels. I think it was pretty damn great. But it was in orbit of Kerbal. 410 by 113. Those are to put scale into perspective. So like inside of Rudolph's body is giant tanks. Each leg has 12 Mastodon engines on it. And I've got control wheels everywhere and joints and girders. And I covered the whole body in panels and like this adapter right here is 375 to 5. So it's 375 to 5, then a 375 to 2.5. And then we've got 2.5 tanks up through here. Or maybe it goes 2.5 to 1.8 or something. And then we've got all the tanks and stuff. I don't think I have this saved anywhere. If I did, I can pull it up. But it was massive. So yeah, no, we launched it. I need to grab the antenna. Give me the antenna. Hello? Why is it? There it is. Gimme. All right. So this is our antenna here. It's going to be scanning for asteroids and comets. Go ahead and wake it up from its sleep. Make sure everything's functioning. Doing your exercises. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. How you doing, 2 for $1? It makes me want to play Kerbal again. I mean, it's never a bad idea to pick it up and play around with it. How have you been, buddy? How's your day? All right, how long is it going to take for us to escape? It's going to take us 6 days to escape. Do we have anything coming up in 6 days? We don't. So I want you to come out to here. 7 days into the future. How is space today? We're just getting started. So it's going about as well as it could. We just now got our first scanner out for Kerbal. This is Kerbal Deep Space Scanner. And I'm going to do a probe instead. All right, we got to go to the tracking station and see what all this stuff right here is. And that thing will find more as we go along. So let's go identify some stuff. We'll grab an asteroid, get it around Kerbal. So track. That is an asteroid. All right, it's going to be running into Kerbal in 201 days. What is this? This is a Class C. We'll go ahead and delete that. That's a C. We'll delete that. That's a C. We'll delete that. I just want to identify these. You're a B. I think I might want that one over the A. The A would definitely be easier, but I think that B would be more of a challenge. Recently found a job and just got home from work. Awesome, dude. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. What kind of work are you doing? Class E. I don't want a Class E. So we're going to stop tracking that. This is a C. Oh, I guess it... Oh, it's coming in now. Yeah, we'll terminate that one. We got this C. It's coming in soon. And then that one's a D. Sales is your stick and working at EB Games Canada. Awesome, buddy. Last seen 38 seconds ago. We got a new one. Not interested. All right, so we got all the asteroids identified. No comments yet. I don't think we're going to get a comment for a while, but you never know. That ship's inclined going to Elu. Next stop, Elu. So let's make plans to grab this asteroid and bring it in. When is it coming in? Uh-oh. I thought it showed it running into Kerbal in like 100 and something days. Uh-oh, was that the wrong one? Oh, it was that one. Yeah, it was this one. 191 days. Yeah, we'll have this one be our target. The asteroid that we bring in and put around for refueling. How much does it weigh? I guess I gotta look it up, huh? KSP asteroid class B. $9 tons to 42 tons. All right, so we should build it to be able to pull 42 tons. All right. To the VAB. 42 tons with a significant amount of TWR and delta V. So this will be 33, 34. ASA 034. This is going to be Class B asteroid skeleton, and then we're gonna do like a 34A, B, and C as we get the parts put together. I want to get the whole thing built though. What's up, Dragon Man? How are you? Welcome in. So we're gonna need a grabber claw, which grabber claws are universal because we can use them to grab onto refuel and to grab onto the asteroid. I'm gonna want... Now see, we did this before and I liked it, and I want to do it again. So it would be something like this, like a central hub, but it's gonna have drills on it. But we have to like turn them and stuff. They're gonna be weird looking. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. How's the Space Center building on my end? Space stations are built. Oops. They're built and ready to ship out. Right now we're working on a vessel that's going to be grabbing onto an asteroid and mining it. And we're currently building a skeleton for it right now, and then we're going to chunk it up into pieces that we can launch and send it out. Pog. I don't know how big it's going to be, so I can't guarantee that they're going to look like that. So I have to bring them in. And then if I did a little bit of this maybe, and then bring it back, because it's going to grab, and then these need to go in. That looks about right. So I gotta pay attention to weight while we're doing this, because we have to like section off certain pieces, that way they make sense. So maybe I can turn this into a fuel adapter.